Hello, I'm Mr. LP Steven Sykes, and I'm here with the lovely Marsha Snead-Williams, the Butterfly Queen. How are you doing today?
I'm amazing, King. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Now, you have a brand new series coming out soon called Living for My Soul. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, living for my soul is a journey that I've been on for the last 2 years. Just really finding myself, redefining myself, and I guess refining myself. So that's what living for my soul is all about. Just a queen, trying to somehow get it right.
Now, what made you decide to take a break in doing it versus just going forward?
I mean, I guess life, the more you live, the more you sage, the more you grow. And I think we only grow if we, somehow take time to self-reflect and kind of, go inside of ourselves and learn who we are as people. And since my goal is to encourage and empower and inspire, I had to figure out, what made the Butterfly Queen tick. What did I need from me?
Did you find it difficult in doing so? Were there some challenges and admissions that you did not have to really admit to yourself until you go through this process?
I mean, it began with a challenge. It began with me challenging myself. Found myself just not, I guess, understanding what my purpose was, what I needed to do to, just to follow all these voices that I was hearing inside of my head, and sometimes the noise outside can kind of drown out what's being spoken to you inside. So living for my soul began as a journey to start listening to that inner voice.
What are some things that you did in order to start this process? Did you just lock yourself inside the house? Did you go on vacation? Did you cut off all your hair and start over as some would do? What did you do?
It began one morning. I guess the soul movement began one morning where I guess got sick and tired of being sick and tired, as they say. It's a cliche word, but cliche phrase. I just got tired. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety. Like I said, not knowing. Sometimes when you don't know, you become overwhelmed with the not knowing. So I wanted to know, and I just got up one morning and decided I was going to walk. I was going to walk. I was going to move, and so it began as a journey of, first of all, waking up, giving thanks. I had to learn to be thankful for everything that I had in my life, that I had experienced in my life. So it began with praise, and later went into meditation. Meditation is that depth of peace where you can hear source talk to you, and I began meditating, and then movement. Movement was the other piece.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Now, what brought you from Pittsburgh all the way down to Virginia?
Well, I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I was raised a Jersey girl all my life, and just a life change. One of my metamorphoses was leaving a business and leaving some things behind that I needed to leave behind, and I ended up here in Richmond, Virginia.
Now, for those who want to know, you're a Jersey girl. There's a difference between North Jersey, Central, and Southern Jersey.
Oh, definitely. But Jersey girls are the best in the world, by the way. The difference is, I guess living in Northern Jersey is more of a city and tri-city lifestyle. So it's a little bit faster pace, and I like that pace, and that's where I was raised.
Was there a big difference for you in terms of cultural change and also the weather being from really harsh cold winters to a little bit more milder in Virginia?
It's just a little bit more milder. Yeah, it was a little change, but I mean, I welcome change, and I was brought here because of my passion and my purpose, I believe.
Now, how old are you?
I am sage. That's my response to age. I am sage. I'm timeless. I think sometimes when we get so caught up in defining ourselves through numbers, we kind of limit ourselves. And the Living for My Soul journey has taught me that numbers are amazing. You don't want to not accumulate them, but you don't have to be defined by them.
You mentioned limits. What were some of the limits in the past that you had set for yourself that now you have broken?
Through living for my soul, I have learned that, I guess in life, we are raised by parents and people in the tribe that loves us, but also with those tribal positions come definition. You're the smart one. You're the business person. You're the this person. And those are all well wishes that our parents and our community wish upon us, but sometimes they don't reflect who we are as people. So part of my journey at this age was really learning to become self-defining. To kind of shed all the definitions that of who people thought I was or who I thought I had to be to other people, and just learn to be me. Define who Marsha Snead-Williams is, and who the Butterfly Queen truly is, and what my purpose and what my assignment is and was.
Now, you mentioned goals and your purpose, including finding out and identifying factors within you now versus before. Are you looking to identify them through this show, or you have already identified them and you want to display it amongst others?
I have defined who I am, and my goal with this show, with this series, is to encourage not just men or women, but just to encourage the world to live life to the fullest, to live out loud, to learn to love, more importantly, learn to love unconditionally, to just never settle for anything less than your heart's desire. And my favorite tagline is never settle for anything less than butterflies. And like I said to you earlier, that I feel I'm timeless. And when I start to not feel timeless is when I limit myself. When I start to think, oh my gosh, I'm of this sage age and I must stop dressing a certain way or living a certain way and doing certain things. And I think that confines us. So learning to not just be defined but unconfined is what my goal in this series is to teach people or encourage people to live out loud and show them how it's done. We have so many reality shows out there, and I just want to show real life of a sage queen, and how she goes about managing the struggles and the triumphs and the challenges and just never giving up.
The butterfly is commonly used as a metamorphosis from a caterpillar to the butterfly to show a change, a level of growth. What is one thing that you have changed that you never thought you would need to change about yourself?
I had to change my desire to be accepted and understood.